What part of Texas?
I'm in Houston with Jay.
Lord have mercy. There's too many beautiful houses in Houston. Trying to get to school already.
Come on down.
I know, right? I love it. Yeah, he's talking about we coming. Let's see who else. I got LA, my girl Megan. I don't know if is Mercedes on. No, my girl Sherry. Everybody say welcome to Sherry. She's brand new, just got in today. So guys, listen, I don't want to hold you up, but I do have a few things that I wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, so Sherry, okay, we'll wait for her to connect. And then where's Ryan? Guys, who's your success partners?
Text hit them up.
Hit them up. That's what we got success partners for. I'm not the boss. Where is Joni? Ooh, now you about to freeze me to death. All right, guys. So welcome to this call. Sherry, she's on. Welcome. Everybody, go ahead and unmute your mic and welcome Sherry Leonard. She just got started today.
Welcome, Sherry.
Welcome to the family, Sherry.
What up? So she is ready.
Hey, Sherry.
Welcome.
Hey there,
Sherry. Welcome.
Welcome.
She is like, I'm gonna be.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey. So she's up in Chicago. We're gonna get her to move down south with us, okay? So, but yeah, so as you can see, Sherry, we got some amazing people on this call. You know, all these folks on here definitely want to advance their lives financially, emotionally, spiritually, all that stuff. And here is not just about the money. I'm finding that out firsthand for sure, that it's really about community. It's about partnership. It's about going in the same direction. And when we all move together, we just move faster. So I wanted to talk about some of the things like the importance of the 8 o'clock calls. So the 8 o'clock calls are really important, not only for guests. So if you don't know, Monday through Friday, we do an 8 o'clock call, either myself, Ton, Key, maybe Gary, you know, Eben, they actually do the presentation and then we kind of pick different people to host it. And I really want everyone to kind of start setting a tone for a personal, like for a new person that joins our organization. And I want them to let them know that, you know, when you come aboard, put on your calendar Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Now, we're not saying you got to get on all of them, but it needs to be a priority. It should be on your calendar because it should be on your mind. Like, okay, well, I got to do this at 8 o'clock, or I got to make sure I'm available, if that's making sense to you guys. And the reason why, even if someone tells you, hey, I just want to trade, I really don't want to build, I'm not really interested in that, I really want to learn this skill, great. That's what the whole academy is for. That's what we're all trying to do. I mean, am I wrong? Like, we all want to learn the skill. We all want to make money. We don't want to just depend on, you know, building a team for income. You know, that's what the whole academy is about. So check mark, we're on the same page. Okay. So, but when people say that, what they're meaning is that I don't want to get on the 8 o'clock because I don't really want to invite anybody. And I feel like it's really not worth me getting on this call. But what happens is privately, these folks are having success and nobody knows about it. Okay. So if you're a success partner, and a success partner, I'll go into detail what a success partner is, but basically you get you have someone joining under your umbrella and you help them get started. You take them through the 4 different steps and they start trading, even in their demo account, and they start having success and they don't tell anyone because they haven't been encouraged to tell anyone. I'm not going to call anyone selfish or anything like that. The reality is that we haven't set the tone for them. So, so in a Telegram group, we want to celebrate people's success the first time they trade. We want to hear about it. I mean, I know you're tired of hearing about the same story. So if you're someone's success partner, you know, encourage them. You know, if they've made $20 in the market, or if they went 5-0, or I don't know, whatever their number is if impressive, or if they just learned something, then we want to hear their story. We want to encourage them to tell it. Okay. And that way it's just a culture building thing. It's a celebration call. Is to help everybody get to know each other. Because the main thing is we want to have success partners. So for Sherry, she just joined today. So of course she has myself and she has Ton's information, but she's surely going to have Nisi's information. Okay. Nisi and her are very similar. They're very busy women. They're about their business and they want more out of life. Perfect. But I know Nisi because she shows up on the calls at 8 o'clock every time. She hosts, she's in the Telegram. And so the more you show up, the more people know you, the more we can get to know each other. Does that make sense? So with success partners, guys, you know, we want to help each other out. You know, Joni's not on this call right now, but one thing I love about Joni is that I'll look on my phone and it'll just be some text like, hey, have you had a chance to get on A, B, and C? Nisi is another one that does that. And so is Key. Key will be like, hey, there's a call right now. You should get on this. And it's in one of our success partner groups. And so when you're someone's success partner, you want to help them. You're kind of like encouraging them to go in the right direction because let's keep it real. People in America, we're very individualistic. We do everything by ourselves. We do everything for ourselves. Okay. Oh, make you one? Sorry. I need to make Tom a co-host. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna make him a co-host. I don't know how that happened. Okay, he's a co-host now. But so guys, where was I? Ryan, welcome to the call. Letting some other people back in. So success partners, that's what we're talking about. So when we have a brand new person, and I really want to shout out Eben for making us be more clear, and Nisi as well, being more clear about our direction. Because if we're asking people to be coachable, what are we coaching them towards? That's the type of person I am. Like, I'll do what you tell me to do, but are you telling me the right things? And am I going to be successful if I do what you tell me to do? Okay. So first things first, when you get a new person in and we're taking them through the process, get their picture, welcome them to the team, introduce them to 2 success partners. We want to make sure that we help that person keep in touch. And we want to encourage them to be in their demo account for 30 days minimum. Now they can set up their live account, but at least we've done our part with telling them and encouraging them and advising them, because we know better, is that they should be in their demo account for 30 days. Okay. Because we want to make all of our mistakes with fake money, right? Has anybody got in the wrong trade before? Got in the wrong pair?
Yes.
Okay. Has anybody pressed the red button when they really meant to press the green button?
Yep.
Okay. Has anybody made a mistake and put in the wrong time?
Yes.
Exactly. So let's do that in our 30 days. Okay. Let's make those mistakes and let's laugh about it. But it ain't funny when it's your real money. Okay. It is no longer a joke when you lose, 1 or 3% because you're in your live account and you don't understand what rollover is, or you're constantly clicking rollover and not realizing that you're charging yourself money. You're paying for that rollover. You're paying for extra time. And you don't know it. You don't know you don't need to do that 3 times or whatever. And so I want to encourage brand new people to at least get into your account at least an hour a day, 1 time a day. Get in, watch the videos, just so you can have a blanket platform of so you'll know what this is about. So you'll know what's trading in a foreign exchange market, who are the big players, how are we just retail players, what does that mean, and how you can really feel confident in what you're doing. Because a lot of things have changed as well, guys. So we're not only just seeing like their screens anymore. We can just copy. We kind of have to have a little bit of more of a base nowadays, right? Things are constantly changing. We have to adapt and change with them. Champions adjust. So, so that's the first thing, is like, help your people. If you get a brand new person, they tell you, well, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna have my own, I don't want to set up a demo account. because I got some, I got some experience in this. I'm gonna set up my real live account and I'm gonna just trade, how I want to. Then you can say, well, bet, I've told you 30 days demo, and then you stick your success partner on them. You get somebody else telling them the same thing. Hey, have you set up your demo account? You're gonna be in your demo account for 30 days, right? Like, we gotta help each other, but we gotta get people conditioned and set the tone for them, because what we're trying to do is protect them from themselves. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yep.
That's all we want to do. We just want to protect our new people, because we've already been there. We've already made those mistakes. And that's why we're just kind of smoothing out the edges for them so they can have a very easy start. Because I want to celebrate people for trading in their demo account, because a lot of times people will come into this space, guys, and never look at a go live session, never do anything. So the fact that they even got on, I definitely still want to celebrate them. Okay. And so that's what the 8 o'clocks are for. We're keeping in touch with people because we want to know, where's their new testimony? She's on here as Great Scott, but that's Janelle. Janelle, she had a great testimony. She traded. The next day she got on the call and did her testimony. How easy it was, how fun it was, and how much success she had. Okay. So that's that, the importance of the 8 o'clock calls. If this is making sense to you guys, give me a thumbs up. I love to see your screens. Okay, Ryan growing out his beard. He's like, I'm done with the Army. The beard is on its way. All right, looking like Bridgerton. Look at my nephew, y'all. Don't he look like Bridgerton?
Yep. No, but I had 13 years of just a shaving clean face, and now I'm gonna let my face heal. So I'm not trying to shave it off for a while.
Yes, I love it.
Congrats and thanks for the service, Ron.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you for your service, man.
yeah. So he was in the Army. How many military people we have on here? I know Gary is. Who else is in the military? We know Anchorage, Alaska. Darius is.
I was in the military.
Okay. Well, guys, we
Did 5 years in the Army, including a year in Iraq.
Wow. Whoa, that's a lot in Iraq. Okay. Well, listen, we have a lot of people who are in the military. And like I was telling my nephew, I said, listen, the advantage that military people have is that they come ready with leadership skills. They're coachable. They know how to follow directions. And I think for us as leaders, I want to make sure we have very defined directions, so that if you just come in today, you can invite someone to a call tomorrow and they'll know what to do and they'll have the support. It's not just on you. Is that making sense, family?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to shout out a few people that are the names on this list, y'all, are 10 or less. And I mean like 0.5 to 10, close to their next rank. So it's funny. Let me back up a little bit. Tom's going to talk more about consistency and all that other stuff, right? But how many people know about these t-shirts and these jerseys that we have that Eben and Key kind of put together, and Greer, that they look really cool. Like they say winning team. How many of you guys like those shirts and all of that stuff, want the hat and all of that, want to rep it? And I don't really care about team names, but those shirts are pretty fire. And I like what it says. To me, winning team is collaboration. It's winning, it's getting there. So here's the rub though. We were having this conversation. Remember one night, Key, we were all on this call, like after Eben had did the presentation. And I'm looking up at our board and I'm just like, if we're going to be the winning team, we're going to have to win and hit some ranks, y'all. Like we're going to have to really show up and show out. Does that make sense? Like it's some people on here that are so stinking close. And I was like, you know what? I got to check myself. I need to have more sense of urgency. I got people that reach out to me and I'm like, yeah, I need to, okay, we can get in. I'm like, you know what? I got to call. I called Sherry today. She had already reached out. We talking. I'm like, let's get this done now. We got to have this urgency, guys. How many more days before the next event?
48.
48 days. 10 people, that is nothing. You know why? Why 10 or less is nothing? Because we're going to work together. We're going to help some people. Because right now is the time to get into crypto. Right now is the time to make money at HFX, y'all. You realize what you have is helping people. Do you understand me and Tom's testimony that had we not had this at the time of the pandemic, when we weren't shooting any weddings from March to August, we would have nothing. But since we had this, we had everything. Do y'all understand that? So my point is that if we're going to be the winning team, we got to win. We got to show some results. We got to be more results oriented, and we got to work a little bit faster. We got to connect with people. We have to call out to people who maybe their payment has lapsed. Like, I mean, and everybody don't have to do it. It is no pressure. This is a volunteer army. But Megan, you are ridiculously close to P600. I mean, Mercedes, P1000 is a sneeze away. Joni, come on now. Like, guys, Ryan, you are like one close to P150. Angela, she just hit P150. That's amazing. Guys, myself, yes, almost there. So all I'm saying is that we have to have more of a sense of urgency, and I'm going to lead the pack. I done made me a whole new list. I'm going to post more on social media because I'm like, you know what? I'm just too close for comfort. You know, you're just too close to something for comfort. It's not comfortable anymore. Let's go and let's work together. You got all these amazing people. Everybody on this call has traded enough, knows somebody who's traded enough, has some success. It's too much talent on this call. You guys bring way too much talent to this organization. There's no reason. There's no reason. If we all work together, if on the call on Monday night at 8:00, if everybody on this call at least has one, if we invite properly and we invite one person to the call, help one family be able to increase their income, get them on the call, that's what? 26 guests? We're doubling our account. Like we're doubling it and we're all working together. Does that make sense? And it's not a dig. It is not a dig at all. I had to realize that we are like, P1000 is cool. We're gonna get there. Like, okay, P2, what's the extra 2,000? We've been chilling. The year is almost done. Y'all, it is June. They're already advertising for 4th of July. That's mid-year. Nordstrom's half-yearly sale is on, guys. Okay? What I'm saying is, I personally am telling you this because I had to look in the mirror and be like, yo, if I don't hurry up, if I don't move quicker, if I don't study more this year, by the end of this year, it's going to look like last year. Then what? Whose fault is it? It's mine. Because I haven't moved quick enough. Like, we got to move more with love, more with care. Who do we care about that needs to see this information? Who needs it? Who wants it? Who's competitive? Who's looking for something? Who are you tired of hearing about them complaining about money? Who would you just like to introduce to Ton? Like, guys, just if you need help, I will invite people for you. I have no problem with that. If we listen, let's just get it done. Okay. We have July 31st. I really want everybody to go there. Ryan, you got to get your ticket and put you on blast because you're only in Alabama. You got a place to stay. So make sure you're there. Okay. So how many people on here are going to be at the July 31st event on this call? Who already has their ticket?
Me and Mercedes, we gonna be there.
Me.
Yes,
Me, I'm gonna be there.
yes. Sherry, I know you brand new. You can come too. Okay? Listen, flights from Houston to Atlanta are really cheap. The last event was $100. Listen, look, we all got to be there. You know why? Because it's an in-house meeting, and this is our team meeting. This is our Jewel Tankard, our Chairman 100. All of those people, they're putting it together for us. So when you hit that new rank, you get to walk stage, people. P600, P1000. Does that, like, how fun is that? You get to show your advancement, all right? Or you get to celebrate someone else. That's what it's all about, okay? So let's get our personals, whether they want to trade or not, on the 8 o'clocks, because we want their energy. We want to meet people. Our success partnerships are working really, really well. I appreciate everybody that I put in the group chat. Y'all have been checking up on my people. I so appreciate you. These winning team t-shirts, I want to wear them with pride. So I'm telling y'all now, like, I'm trying to help some people where my rank really isn't such a big deal, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna help some people and I'm gonna hit my rank. So y'all just got to hold me to it, because I'm too close for comfort. Too close. So I'm gonna make Tom help me too, y'all. So, but so the t-shirts are like what? Eben, can you speak on the t-shirts? Because Nisi had a question.
Sure. Good evening, everybody.
Mhm.
So as far as the t-shirts go, it looks as if they're going to be just not the baseball shirts. The t-shirts are going to be $23 a piece, and so they may even be less, because I'm working with my frat brother now to get a bundle of 100. And in that 100, it's going to include adult sizes as well as kid sizes, because some of us have children that we may want to buy shirts for. And of course, we can get volume pricing. So it shouldn't be more than 23, and it's possible that it could be less. And I will make sure that I finalize that information on tomorrow. Also, I want to speak to Key about the bucket hats. He's in the process also of working with his vendor to see what the bucket hats are going to be. And of course, he'll be able to do the screen printing or the even possibly the embroidery for those hats. So, that information will be coming sometime before the 8 o'clock meeting on tomorrow. But again, it's exciting. It's something that, like Tiffany said, we should wear with pride. And I know that we will, because as we are all winners on here. Excuse me, we're all talented. We all have what it takes to take this to the next level. And, we don't really need a t-shirt to prove that. But a t-shirt is just kind of like icing on the cake to be able to, to say who we are and what we are as individuals and as a family. So, Tiff.
Love it. Absolutely right. So before I send this over to Tom Henderson, I wanted to celebrate someone. I love celebrating people. So where's my girl Angie at? Guys, unmute your mics and show her some love, because she just hit P150.
Let's go!
Yay!
Let's go. Major congrats.
Yes.
Only the
Angie.
beginning. Only the beginning.
Yes.
Five more, and I'm at P600. I'm telling you, I'm a BP 1000. By the time I hit ATL, July 31st, I am claiming it. I'm driving from Baltimore right now, so please excuse me, I'm in the car, but I'm on here. We're doing this.
Yes, I love it. So Angie, tell us about like what happened, you know, like what's been your experience so far?
Okay. So like I've been focused on this, but then I'm not even gonna lie, like it was hard finding a balance between my job because it's so strenuous and then like trying to figure out a way to like maximize my time. And I'm telling you, it was that ladies' night call and talking to Chairman Tamara. She was just amazing. I got to personally speak to her, and she just some things that she told me as far as even about like my personality and what I was going through at my job. And like, I really had an epiphany. Like, these people are abusing me. Like, my energy is great. And she's the one that told me to, you know, don't, you know, dim your light to make it easy for others to digest you, make them choke. And that's just been my theme ever since then. So that next day, I was so tired, but I was like, man, I know what I'm gonna do. While I'm at work, instead of being on social, I'm just gonna start like reaching out to people and posting on social media. And that social media, like the flyer and what I put underneath of it, and it just grabbed people. And I've just been going with that. And people that I talk to, everybody that I come in contact with, they're like, yeah, I saw that. Like I was just saw two of my friends. They were like, yeah, I saw that you posted. I'm like, you need to jump on this call. And I'm not giving anybody information. I'm not here to talk about it. You want to know about it? You need to jump on that call, because I'm not going to be able to give it to you. I want you to hear how I heard it. And that's it. And I really like how we have changed the call around to, we're not letting people off the call until we answer their questions and close them right then and there. We're not giving them room to get off and then not get back on a three-way. And it's just been working. And I've just been manifesting it and just really tapping into it and just focusing on my dream for myself instead of the job that I'm at.
Yes, I love
So that's just
it.
where I've been at. It's just the social. Yeah, social is really the key. Like, I never even really thought that it was, because I'm not too much on social, but it just has been. It's like people reaching out I haven't even talked to, and it's like, oh, bet, or let's do this. And it's like, I gotta reach. I was talking to somebody on my way down to Baltimore, and he's over in Hawaii, and he was like, yeah, I've been interested in that. I'm like, well, I'm gonna get you connected. We'll work something around the time difference. So it's just been, people are interested and people are watching, and I'm gonna give them something to watch.
I know that's right. Period, right? Yo, I mean, listen, when you stay around the campfire, that's what happens. Your confidence goes up. You know you have something good. And that's what it's all about. I mean, we don't have anything where we need to manipulate anybody, or, you know, it's nothing like that. And I think we already know that. It's kind of like a moot point. But at the same time, you know, we just have to realize that the only thing we control is us. We only control our actions. So if we share it with someone and we do it properly, we might get a yes, we might get a no. It's okay. We have no control over that person. Timing is everything, and it's totally fine. But when you're talking, when you're inviting over and over, like 15, 20 people at a time, one person tells you they can't sign up for 2 weeks, it's not a big deal. But if that's the only person you talk to in 2 weeks, then you're like, are you sure you got to wait till you get paid? Like, you just start stressing out over it. And it's not that serious. Okay. So we just want to have a fun environment where people feel comfortable, where we're all learning together, because a lot of you guys are killing it in the trading game. I mean, Megan, she's so young and she's doing well. We got Key with the 3-minute bag where our team gets to trade together twice in a day. I mean, come on, like Eastern 10 and 10. So it's so many opportunities for us to get together and really learn from each other and add value to one another. And that's really what I want, you know, to make sure that this call is about, is to understand that we can, you know, Angie's going to get there because we're all going to help her. And that's what that who's next means. So Ev got it looking cool at the back of our shirts and the back of our hat. Hashtag who's next? Who's up? Who are we helping next? Who's getting it next? So if it's you, who's next on this call? Like, who's next? Who's hitting the next rank? Like, who's hitting their next rank by the time we have this event? I want to see who we talking to. It ain't for everybody.
I'm definitely hitting the next rank by that time. For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Let's go.
Count me in.
Sorry,
Let's
I
go.
can't show my face, y'all.
Without question, it's done.
Yes.
It's big done already.
Look,
I'm sure of it.
yeah, I mean, Darius, everybody, guys, we all have the capability. You know, it's really not that difficult. When we get a new person into our company, they're your personal, you love on them, you show them the way. I mean, Ton created this whole website that shows people what's the first thing you do, how to set up your Telegram account, how to put your account in properly. What do you really want to focus on? You know, name information. We only have that there so we can make sure that we know who these people are that are coming in, because when it gets really big, what's going to happen? We're trying to set ourselves up so when it's really big, we can really, you know, continue to be smooth with all the things that we're doing with processes. Tom and I run a business. So once a week, we have to like look at all of our processes and be like, hey, okay, where do we need to hire more people at? Or where do we need to fix some things? And that's what I want to make sure that we do. Nisi didn't add it on the website. Nisi is such a green. If you don't know what that means, green is like super analytical. And, you know, she just helps out so much with that type of stuff that I'm not good at. Neither is Ton, quite frankly, but we have to depend on each other. So I think I've said enough on that, but one last question for you guys. With all the stuff that we're doing, what do we have absolute control over? So put that in the chat or yell it out. What do we only have control over?
Ourselves.
Ourselves. Yes. So don't worry about what this person is doing or that person is doing. Oh, they didn't come here, or they lied, or it doesn't matter. Keep flipping the cards over. If you got a deck of cards, you just keep flipping the cards over. I'll shout out Ryan on this one. Ryan has, you know, he first started, he had somebody on the call every single night. And he signed up a few people already, but he got a lot of no's. And it isn't even like a no, right, guys? Here's what happens. Here's the mentality of someone who tells you not right now. One of the things they're really concerned about is if you're going to be consistent. Are you going to be here around? Because as soon as you quit, that's an easy out for them. Oh man, I was gonna join, but you know, since you're not there no more, you know, they say it all the time. So you got to be consistent, and we got to be okay with taking these punches and understand that, look, I have no control over their answer, and whatever their answer is totally fine with me. It's cool. I'm like this. I don't get too happy when people join. I don't get too sad when they quit. I'm just focused on me working on myself, working on my brain, you know, working on my mental, because you got to be mentally strong if you want to be a leader in anything. And so I just focus on myself. And so basically, guys, I just appreciate you all. And I want to turn it over to Tom really quickly. So I appreciate y'all paying attention and putting in the chat. And Mr. Henderson, I see you on there looking handsome. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Tom.
What up, what up, what up? Do me a favor, guys. Go ahead and give it up for Tiff Talk. Go ahead and give it up for Tiff Talk. Do me another favor, guys. If you do me a favor and put in the chat OTC. I see a bunch of people jumping on now, but it is what it is. Just put OTC in the chat, in the actual Telegram chat. And a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about is this. I mean, at the end of the day, what I did right now, and I'll just tell you, thank you for working with us. I had to pick up my daughter, and I haven't seen my baby girl in a long time. So we went out to the mall. We went to go grab a bite to eat. It was running late, and we had to push it back a little bit. So Sundays for me at 8 might be too soon. I might need to do 9 o'clock Eastern. I don't know, but because we're doing a lot of things. But I want to thank you guys for being patient with us. But one thing I wanted to do is this, and man, a lot of people are jumping on now. So one thing I want you guys to do is this: figure out who your success partners are, and then figure out who your ride or dies are. Figure out who your success partners are, and then who are your ride or dies. What do I mean by ride or die? Megan, I know Megan's ride or die is Mercedes. So if Mercedes ain't on the chat, I'm looking at Megan like, yo, where's Mercedes? Megan should know where Mercedes is at. Why? Because that's her ride or die. Does that make sense? Like, you got to have a ride or die in this business. Y'all know who my ride or die is. My better half. And I want to talk about sense of urgency because at the end of the day, guys, most of us are chilling. Most of us are good at talking, but we're not good at producing.
Wait, Tom, I thought you was gonna say Eben.
That's my man, 50 grand, or 100 grand, but you my boo. Come on now.
When you said ride or die, I was like in business. I was like Eben.
Hey,
Like,
nah,
everybody
ride or
knows.
die, period. You
That's
better
you,
be
Tiff.
my ride or die.
Yeah, that's you, Tiff.
Hey, listen, if you ain't my ride or die, let me know now. Like,
Right,
hold up now.
I got you. Like,
All right,
sure,
all right,
sure.
all right.
I just
So
thought that
here's
was-
my whole point though, guys. If your ride or die isn't on the call, you need to know where they're at. Like in college, I hung out with this dude named Eric. And when people saw Eric, if they didn't see me, they was like, yo, where's Tom? If they saw me, they was like, yo, where's Eric? That's how it should be on here. You should definitely have a ride or die. But how do you get a ride or die? You gotta build relationships with people. How do you build relationships? You gotta stay consistent. How do you stay consistent? You gotta show up when you don't want to show up. I don't care if things are going wrong with you right now. You want to change your life, your butt need to be on the 8 o'clock call. Why? Because the 8 o'clock call is the culture. People are joining our business. People are joining our family because they feel like family on the call. Every time we do it, they're like, man, I don't even understand everything, but I want to be a part of this. Where do they go to celebrate you? Right here. Think about it. When I had a corporate job, I had 4 employees. Them cats, they want to they didn't want to see me get promoted. Why? They wanted to get promoted. But over here, you can get promoted and it doesn't make me look bad. It doesn't make me feel bad because when you win, I win. And that's what it's all about. So guys, all these people that are jumping on here, I see a lot of faces that I haven't seen in I don't know how long. I want to see these people on the 8 o'clock call consistently. So whoever's promoting it to this call, they need to promote it to the 8 o'clock call. Like right now, when Dion wasn't on the call, I was like, yo, where you at? Megan, where you at? Jay, I was like, where you at? Joni, where you at? Because I know they're in the game with me. And that's one thing I want to talk to you guys about because I had this conversation with other leaders and I tell them flat out, listen, your back office, quit looking at it. It ain't doing you no good looking at the back office. Like, oh man, my numbers, oh my goodness. Because whatever you focus on, what? Expands. Quit looking at the back office. It's gonna be there. Go put in the work. Instead of talking about, oh, I'm guaranteed to hit the next rank. We'll see. Because in 48 days, we're gonna find out if you put in the work now or if you was just talking. So guys, that's what I want you guys to focus on. Let me just tell you this. You gotta have a sense of urgency. You got 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I was broke, like beyond broke. I couldn't even take Tiffany out on a 3rd date. I took her on the 1st. I took her on that 1st date. It was $98, and that hurt me. I'm gonna be real. Then we had lunch for $50, and I had to have a conversation with her. I had to have a real conversation with her. See, most of us are out here fronting for Facebook, fronting for social media. You gotta have a real conversation with people. See, when I talk to people, I have a real conversation with them. They ready to join beforehand. Because at the end of the day, I ask some real questions. So let me tell you, 11 years ago, when I took Tiffany out, I had to have a real conversation and tell her, listen, I'm not where I want to be right now. I lost my job. I ain't got no money. Like I spent $100, $98, $50. I can't do that again. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. And guess what? If she would have said, well, that ain't what I'm looking for, it'd have been her loss. Because I had the confidence that I knew I might not have been the man that I wanted to be then, but I know I got potential. Y'all gotta know you got potential. You gotta know you're gonna hit chairman and change your life and live in the dream house that you deserve and drive the dream car you deserve and give your kids the thing that they deserve. But y'all playing with this thing. It's time to quit playing. I just told my daughter, go ahead and make a commitment that if you don't do it, you look stupid. I showed my daughter the house I'm going to buy in Houston. I said, we moving. She's like, really? Wait a minute, daddy. Blah, blah. We're at dinner. I said, oh, we're moving. I told her. And then I showed her the crib. She was like, first she was like, no, you got to wait till I graduate. You can't do this. You can't do that. And I said, this is the crib. She was like, just give me a room. That's what she said. Just make sure you have a room for me, because I like that. You got to speak things into existence and quit playing with this game. Because it's a sense of urgency. When I had nothing, I had a sense of urgency. Let me just tell y'all this. Before I went on my date with Tiffany, y'all know she played me. You know, I had to have a sense of urgency to get that. Because I put it out there, and then 5 days later, she responded. I was like, dang, okay. And then I say something else, and then 3 days later, she responded. And then I put something else, and then 2 days later. And then I put something else 3 days later. I could have gave up, and that's what most people are doing. They're giving up on their dreams. So when people quit their business, I'm like, man, they just gave up on their dream. So when I met with Tiffany, when she finally reached back out to me, I was like, man, I could have easily gave up, but I knew I wanted it, so I kept pursuing. I kept showing up every single day because I knew it was going to happen. I knew that once we went on that date, she was going to find out, this is a good dude right here. Once these people get on the culture call, once they get on the 8 o'clock, they know I need to be a part of this. Why? Because they're not living the life that they deserve. How many people you know right now that you associate with is living their dream life? Their butt need to be on the 8 o'clock call. That's how I invite the people. Yo, bro, are you where you need to be financially? No, you need to get on this call. I can show you how to multiply your money. Better yet, let me show you how to make 100K part-time. I got your attention now. And if they turn it down, that's their loss. But I'm gonna give them something to watch. I'm gonna give them something to think about. So you guys gotta go hard, period. And I'm gonna be real with you. Tiffany had the conversation with me. She said, yo, who's showing up to the event in July? I'm naming people, and I'm like, that ain't enough to be rocking brand new jerseys that stand out like that. I'm gonna just be 100 with you. Because when we rock those jerseys, people better be at different ranks. Because we're gonna look stupid if we don't. Oh, they the winning team and ain't nobody winning. Because people gonna try to clown. Some people gonna hate, some people gonna give you props. But if you're not winning, it's going to look stupid. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you guys. If we come in there with 10, 15, 20 people, we're gonna look stupid because it's 1,000 people in there. Oh, look at our little group over there. They cute. That's what they're gonna say. So we gotta come we gotta come correct if we gonna come. Or we can just come regular. So I don't care what we do, but when we do it, we gotta be consistent. We gotta roll in there like we own the club. You gotta be in there with the confidence. The reason why Angela hit P150, you know why? She got the confidence because she went on another call and connected with a young lady that she saw, hey, this young lady's making X amount of dollars, and she reached out to me and gave her that boost of confidence. When you have confidence, you don't care what the other person thinks. You don't care what they say. Why? Because you know where you're going. When you have confidence, you can tell people, hey, there's a chairman retreat going on this weekend. There was a chairman retreat going on this weekend. I reached out to 3 chairmen and said, yo, I'll be at the next one. And ain't none of them say, whatever. They was like, I know. Why? Because I put it out there. My question is, are you gonna be at the next one? See, it's easy to say, oh, I'm gonna hit the next rank. How you gonna hit the next rank and you don't show up to the 8 o'clock consistently? I'm gonna just take the gloves off. How you gonna hit the next rank and you ain't in a huddle? This is a game. I told one of my leaders, I said, bro, here's the reality. How many people on your team, here's a gut check for all the leaders. How many people are running with you right now? If it's a game of football and you're the number one player or you're the quarterback, you need 10 more people that are running with you. How many people running with you right now? How many people on your squad show up to the 8 o'clock every single day? 1, maybe 2. You got a lot of recruiting to do. You see, when you don't have enough players, what do you have to do? You have to go recruit. Not me, not your downline, you. You got to go get 10 other players so that you got a squad. Because if you don't got 10 runners with you, you're losing. You're not going to win. You got to get people that see what you see. You got to take yourself out of the equation and connect them with other people. That's the key to this game. That's what it's really all about, family, is learning how to get in the game, but have people run with you, but then not make it about yourself. As the quarterback, what do? They distribute the ball to everybody else, and they make everybody else look good. The reason why Tom Brady is the GOAT, even though I don't like the dude, but I respect him, is because he makes everybody around him winners. So we're the winning team, but my question to you is, who's winning? And then more importantly, who's going to win in the next 68 days or however 48 days that we have? Right? I can't call myself a winner if I don't show up every single day. Most of y'all don't know this. I was sick last week. The reason why, let's just be real. The reason why we did the women's call is because I wasn't feeling good. But God had a bigger plan. I wasn't feeling good. I said, man, let me just think about something. I'm coughing. I'm not feeling good. My allergies are kicking my butt. I said, boom, I'm connected with somebody who told me about the call that I was on a year ago. And I said, you know what? We got to get on the ladies' call. And the ladies' call changed somebody's life on the Zoom, and they end up hitting P150. So guess what? On Thursdays, we are going to do the ladies' call. On Fridays, we're going to do auditions for people who want to do the big presentation. If you want to get on the big stage, try it. Let's do it on Friday. Congrats to my man Evan for stepping up. I gave him 24 hours to do it, and he hit it. He had bumps in the road. He was nervous as hell, but he's kept going. He got in the game. See, it's easy to say, no, I don't feel like it. I ain't ready. Yeah, you are ready. If you're not ready, you better get ready, because you can't move, you can't grow when you're comfortable. How many people are comfortable right now? Huh? You comfortable. I'm comfortable. I'm chilling. That's why I ain't hit chairman yet, because I'm still comfortable with my business. But what if I lost my business? I would hit chairman in the next 30 days. But most of us have something to fall back on. Most of us is getting up when we feel like getting up. Man, I'm sick and I still had to get up. I was like, I can't stay in the bed. Why? I got too many people counting on me. One of the people I haven't seen in a while, my baby girl, I'm not spending time with her right now because I'm spending time with you. You got to sacrifice things that you really want. Everybody talks about, oh, I want to do this, I'm going to do it. What are you sacrificing? I'm telling people right now, when you join, can you give me 1 hour a day? If they say no, I ain't working with them. I'm just letting you know right now. If they tell me no, I can't give you or the team 1 hour a day, not a problem. Here's the website. You do what you got to do. Here's the people over here. You can go connect with other people, but I choose who I work with. And I'm not choosing nobody who can't follow simple directions. My model is very simple. If you take one step, I will definitely take two. If you don't take no steps, neither do I. That's my motto. That's the TH experience. If you take one, I'll take two. So when I'm signing people up, this is what I'm saying. Hey, bro, listen, let me keep it 100 with you. This is not easy. I know it looks easy, but it's simple. It's not easy, but it's very simple. The hardest part is following directions. Are you a team player? Yes or no? They say, yeah, I'm cool. Can you give 1 hour to the team? Not me, to the team a day. Can you give 1 hour a day? Yeah, I can do it. Cool. I need you on the 8 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday. Is that cool? Oh, man, I don't know. You just said 1 hour a day. You can do it. Give the team 1 hour, because you're giving yourself multiple hours. How do I know that? Because people are getting on the 10 a.m. session when they got work and they ain't supposed to be on there. They on the 10 p.m. when they want to go to sleep, but they on the 10 o'clock. Then they on with Maddie at 11. Why? Because it's about them. But see, the 8 o'clock is about us. And if you can't commit to us, if you can't be around the campfire, I know you're not going to be here 90 days from now. How do I know that? Because people who do not be around the campfire, we forget about them. I signed up a bunch of people and literally forgot about them. Why? Because they're never on the call. But the people that I do know that are on the call consistently, I don't forget about those individuals. Why? Because they show up. They're in the huddle with me. They're in the game with me. I can't forget about nobody who's in the game with me, but I can forget about somebody who's on the sideline that I never see anymore, or I rarely see them when I take a timeout. I don't take timeouts though. Only when I'm sick. So I was sick last week. That was my timeout. It's on and popping right now. It's on and popping. I'm letting y'all know right now, It's not about me. I'm helping those people that want to hit ranks. If you want to hit rank and you showing up, I'm gonna do everything I can to hit rank. Ryan, he's hitting rank this week. Why? Because if I gotta put the person in and put it under him, it's gonna be done. Period. It's gonna be done. Matter of fact, Ryan, it's already done. The person that just joined, I use your link. You're a P150. I think your stuff comes up on Wednesday. Whenever you gotta pay, don't pay it. I mean, go ahead and you got the scholarship. So wait until your scholarship is over a day or two, and then you upgrade to IBO. Now you're a P150. Then we're gonna be a P600. Why? Because I gotta have you win. Because people in Tiffany family is hating. Oh man, they hating. And I'm gonna give them something to hate about. People in my family hating. Oh, but I'm gonna give them something to hate about. Why? Because they expect me to win because of my determination. But they don't expect Ryan to win. Hey, Ryan never did that thing. Boom, watch he win. Why? Because we work together over here. We a family. And if you show up, I'm gonna show up. So guys, man, listen, we got a great thing. And I'm not gonna take credit for this stuff. This is not about me. This is about us. And my man Dion put together a website. We copy. Like in business, you gotta copy out people. I don't know if y'all know that, but I was taught never to cheat. I was taught never to copy. And if you do, you get in trouble. But in business, you better copy or you're gonna be out of business. See, I got real good at copying people late at night, looking at people's website, copying their work. Like, okay, he shot it like this. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna do something similar to that. In business, you have to copy. Some of y'all post stuff on social media. I be taking the whole thing and putting it on my social media. I'm gonna copy that joint. If it worked for you, it might work for me. It might. You never know. But best for sure. And listen, I see some of y'all doing. Mercedes copied something I put. She did the same word for word. I was like, you go, girl. That's what it's about. We gotta copy off of each other and we gotta promote each other. If I see somebody post something on social media and you're in the family, you better like it. Better yet, you better make a comment. Angela said, hey, if you want some more information, I put, yeah, send me some info. I know what the info is, but we gotta play team over here. And most of us do it. We just gotta do it more consistently. That's what it's really all about. So guys, if you don't know our website, let me just show it to you real quick. We copied this off of Matthew Thayer. And I asked him though, I respectfully, I asked Joey Wilson, I said, bro, that website's dope. I might have to take some things. He said, go ahead, bro, copy, paste. I said, oh, it's a wrap. I paid for somebody to do it, switch some things up, and boom, we got the Winning Team website. On the website, basically has everything that you need. And I'm gonna just be real with you guys. I used to do the fast starts on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, on Saturdays. But guys, to me, the fast starts take up too much time, an hour and a half. And I said, man, that's 4 hours that I'm giving to somebody who don't even want to listen to me. That's 4 hours a week I'm giving to somebody who hasn't even taken that first step. Because most of the people that I did the fast start with, they're not even here no more. Why? Because they want to do it their way. Everybody comes in here, most people, I should say, come in here and then they say, you know what? I want to do it my way. And you can do it your way. You're a grown person. But if you do it your way, I'm over here in this huddle. You're over there. So what I want to show you guys is this. We put together this website and we just put some other things on the website. So I want you guys to see it so that you guys can take advantage of it. So the Winning Team, when I get somebody started, I send them a template. I say, the first thing you need to do is go to the Winning Team FX and click First 24. When you click on First 24, it's going to pull up and it's going to have you pull your information in here. Your information, who's your sponsor, and what you want to focus on. If somebody says they want to focus on everything, we need to launch their business right away. If somebody just wants to trade, cool. We just need to show them how to trade. We need to pick a session with them. If somebody says we need to get their scholarship, we need to launch their business right away. Because people who don't pay for this stick around. The reason why I'm still here 3 years later, and after I bumped my head and blew my account 3 or 4 times, is because I wasn't paying for this. When you don't pay for something, you're chilling. I was chilling on cruise control as a P1000, just chilling. Tiffany's a P6, I'm a P1000. We paying off credit card debt, $1,600 coming in, whether we like it or not. Then I saw people start ranking up, and I said, it's time for me to get in the game. So what you want to do is figure out what they want to do and help them do it, and be their mentor, be their coach. And if you can't do it because you're busy, you need to connect them with not one person, but two. It doesn't say one success partners, it says how many? Two. I sometimes do 3. So then they need to put their student ID in the Telegram. Why? Because I have somebody that works for me that goes through the chat and she deletes people who do not have their student ID. Now you might be like, Tom, that's harsh. Hey, this is our team over here. It is what it is. So let me show you guys this. We got the fast start over here. We got DCX, we got the schedule. But here's what I want to show you under IBO. When you click on IBO, it's going to ask you for a password. The password is WIN, W-I-N. On here are your flyers. Master the 4 T's. When people join, this is what you need to do. If you're brand new and you sign someone up, help them do the 4 T's. Welcome them to the team. Don't put their picture up without the flyer. You can put that on Facebook. I don't care. Put that in the other chat that's in Facebook. But over here, we want to give them something to be proud of. You want to hook them up with a nice little flyer. Here's how you edify somebody. If I want to edify anybody before I bring them in, before I have somebody else talk to them, these are the 7 words I want to kind of talk to them about. And you can just use it in a sentence. It doesn't have to be in order. You can say, hey, Amanda, listen, I know we went to college years ago and I haven't talked to you, but I got a phenomenal individual that I want to introduce you to. This dude is super busy. He's all about making money and showing people how to make money. And he's all about helping people. And he said, if I knew someone that was serious, he would take the time and talk to them. That's why I have you on the phone with this brother. But I do not want you to embarrass me because his time is valuable. Because he made time to get on the phone with you. This dude is all the way in freaking Alaska. His name is Darius. So Darius, this is Amanda. Amanda, this is Darius. And then that's how you edify somebody. And the only way you're going to get good at this is by what? Practicing. That's it. It's simple. It's not easy. The second thing I want to show y'all is this. When you close people, this is how you close people. You don't say, hey, so what did you think? No. What did you like the most? What did you like the best? And then when I talk to people on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being is that I'm ready to get started right now, or you're ready to get started right now, where do you see yourself? And then shut up. Let them think about it. I'm a 5. Hey, man, perfect. Usually people who are 5 have some questions. So before I even ask your questions, let me ask you one. How much money do you need to make on a part-time basis in order for this to be worth your time? Oh, I need to make $2,000. Perfect. That's not a problem at all. My next question to you is this. Obviously, you work a job, or maybe you don't work a job, but if you don't, or if you do, it doesn't matter. How many hours are you willing to put into this to make that $2,000 a month? Then shut up. Write the information down and listen. Some of y'all gotta quit talking. We gotta listen. $2,000 a month. I'm willing to put 15 hours a week. Okay, cool. That sounds great. My next question is, how many months are you going to give yourself in order for you to achieve that? Working 15 hours a week, making that $2,000. You going to give yourself 6 months or a year? I'm going to give it 3 months. Well, I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, you got to either lower your $2,000 or you got to put in some more hours. Which one's going to be for you? And whatever they say perfect. And then you close them by this. If I can show you how to make $2,000 working 15 hours a week, and you can give me 6 months of doing it, are you ready to change your life today? And don't say nothing. Because the person that talks first loses. just shut up. And if they say no, they're not saying no to you. They're saying no to their dreams because they just told you what they wanted. This is how you close people. How do you get good at this? Practice. Now, these flyers, hopefully this week, we're going to replace them with new ones. But right now, we're using these. If somebody does a PS3, put their picture right here. Give them a shout out because they're following the system. If they launch their business here, and then guess what? We have the crypto flyers for you. So people that want a flyer, I got the black, I got the blue, I got the green, I got the purple, the sky blue, whatever you want. They're on there. You want your own flyer? I'm not the flyer man. I'm not doing that no more. I'm done.
I'll help anybody out. Hey, Tom, not to cut you off, but I got pretty good at flyers, and I'll put this out there. I'm willing to do it. It doesn't take me long. As long as you're showing up, as long as you're ready to get started and do this, I'll take the time out and make it for you. Just hit me up.
When she hit P600, she ain't doing them no more, though. I'm letting you know that right now. You can do it now, but when you hit P600, you show somebody else how to do it, period. So here's the thing. If you get your scholarship, we're using these flyers right here. Here's the scholarship flyer. If you hit P150, Angela just hit it. We're going to do one for Ryan. Ryan, make sure you send us a picture. We're going to put that right here. It's right here. When you hit P600, it's right here. And we're going to have the P1000s, the P2000s. Everything is going to be on the website. You just got to plug in. That's it. So at the end of the day, it's Soak Up Sunday. I appreciate you guys jumping on. I'm proud of each and every one of you guys. But it's time for all of us to take it to the next level. Because the days are going to come, whether we like them or not. God willing, they're going to be here. We don't have a lot of time. Time is of the essence. So when I wanted to get Tiffany, because I knew that's what I wanted, I couldn't quit. Even though she wasn't responding the time that I wanted her to respond. I don't know what was wrong with the girl. She didn't know how valuable I was. She was busy. She was preoccupied. That's what happens in this business. People are busy living their normal life, and it's normal to them. You have to be the follow-up king or the follow-up queen. That's how I got Tiffany, by following up. She didn't go out the first time I wanted to. The first conversation, I almost blew it, saying the wrong stuff. But I'm very persistent in anything that I want, I get it. Why? Because I'm consistent and I'm persistent. That's all you got to do in this game. If you want to be rich, if you want to do 100K part-time, you just got to show up, even when you don't feel like it. Even though you don't feel like it, you need to be on the 8 o'clock calls for the team. That's what it's about. It's about the culture. And if we all come together, we can't lose. We cannot lose. So guys, that's all that I really have. If you have anything that you want to share, it's 10:39. I know we're going to be getting on with Maddie in the next 20 minutes.
One of them canceled.
No matter.
I don't know who one of them canceled, but I don't know if both of them canceled. They just put it in the chat and said no training tonight. But I don't know if that, I guess that was for both. They said it's a retreat going on.
Jay just said no, Maddie.
Okay. So real quick, I actually wanted to share with everybody about the trainings this week. So Ton, I had told you I'd be doing them at an hour before the opportunity call. So guys, make sure during the day, like Ton said, that, you know, shout out to Angie. She gave a great example of how she, instead of sitting at work and, you know, scrolling social media, she started reaching out to people. And that's what we want to do throughout the day. I know me personally, when I used to work a job, and definitely tell me if I go out because I'm driving, but when I used to work my job, when I would get dressed in the morning, putting my makeup on before I went to the bank, I would be making phone calls at 8 in the morning, you know, calling people. And on my lunch break, I'd be calling people. So I wanted to say that before I say, I'll be doing the trainings at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So it's an hour before the opportunity call. And of course, when you guys get on there, I will be promoting for everybody that's on the call to get on the 8 o'clock. So if you're on the training, it ain't no reason you shouldn't be on the 8 p.m. But what I wanted to say is I don't want that to take away from you guys being able to invite and making sure you guys are getting your guests on the call. Now, granted, we do always say you want to get on the call whether you have a guest or not. But let's be honest, we're entrepreneurs. We're not employees. That's what an employee does. They just show up. They just on the call just to be on the call. Like no guest, no guest. I'm here. But I want, it's very important for us to get out of that mindset. If we gonna be on the 8 o'clock call, invite a guest, right? Now,
Key, not to cut you off. FYI, and I don't know if you heard me or not. We have a video that's dropping tomorrow. That is the training. But if you want to do them an hour every day, go right ahead. We have a video. Let me just break this down to y'all real quick. Again, I used to do them 3 days a week, 3 hours, and it would take me an hour and a half. And I just say, you know what? We have to create a system where I don't have to show up every single day. I need to show up, me personally, and do income producing activities. What does that mean? That means if I don't get income, if it doesn't produce me income, I got to put less time into it. So we have a video dropping tomorrow that is going to be the fast start for all the new people. Where did I get that from? Anybody know? I know Dion will know. He said, hey, Jay, you got it. Bicycle versus vehicle. I got it from Matthew Thayer. They don't do fast starts. You know what they do? They drop the video. Then they have people that watch the video and then they go back and answer their questions. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're going to be dropping in the chat tomorrow. And it's going to be probably every day. I'm going to give it to Eb and he's probably going to do his system. But Key, you can do, I don't know what you're doing at 7 or 8 or whatever, or 6 or 7. But I know for us, I'm creating a system in place that I don't have to show up and not waste time. I'm sorry. I just got to make my time more valuable, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's not a fast start training because most of the stuff that our fast start training base is on the website. So it's not a fast start training. It's going to be a little bit more in depth, really just doing exactly what you said, Maddie, them doing, like how they go back and answer questions. So it's just going to be a centralized location where we're actually talking a little bit more in depth about the system, about the academy, trading, building, all of those things where people just have at least a centralized place they can go daily and ask those questions. So we won't be going over how to set up Bitcoin, how to fund an account, how to place it, like all of that basic stuff. We won't be going over any of that. That's on the website.
All right, so does anybody have anything else? All right, cool. All right, guys, so we're not getting on with Maddie. Nisi, is Nisi still here? Where Nisi at?
So I just want to put a challenge out there real quick, Ton, for myself.
I just want to give Nisi props. I want to give her some props real quick because, real quick, number one, she helped me out tremendously with a friend of ours that we went to college with a couple days ago. And man, it was good to see y'all connect. And it was great. And then, hey, I know it's late. I know you got to get up super early. So thank you for working with us and being up this late. I know you great crash, but do your thing. But go ahead, Tiff, my bad.
No, I appreciate everything you said. I took some notes and everything. I'm hyped up. I'm ready. Sherry, after this call, we're going to get together so we can kind of get your steps in order. And I'm going to connect you with 2 people on this call. But I don't want people like on this call to feel like, never mind, skip that. Like, I don't want anybody doing assistant type duties, if that makes sense. Like you all are like creating your own business, you're learning your own skill, you're really trying to get out of your situation. I don't want everybody feeling like they have to, like Angie, you don't have to do anybody else's flyers. It's on the website. Key, right. You don't have to do that because when we're getting our personals, everybody's going to be doing that information. They just got to get on the go lives. They got to get on the 3-minute bags. They got to ask questions in the chat. So it's not just Key, you're not responsible for making sure everybody gets what they need. They need to get what they need. And your personal is, if you get in a personal, you're not going to throw them over to Key and be like, hey, Key, I need get on Key's call because she's gonna help you get all the stuff in order. No, that's your personal. You make sure that person gets what they need to get because Key, she got work to do too. She got personals to get. She got people to help. She's not anybody's assistant. So that's all I'm saying in Key's defense. Of course, if she wants to do it, certainly that is fine. But all I'm saying is that it's real fun to do stuff that are outside of income producing activities. When you're on a go live session, that's an income producing activity for yourself. When you take 30 minutes out of your day and just call some people and invite them to the call or post some pictures on social media so you can invite them to the call, those are income producing activities. When you get on the call and you have your screen showing and you're clapping it up and you're putting in the chat and you're participating, that's the income producing activities. Trainings are not income producing activities. I'm gonna say it for the people in the back. Trainings are not income producing activities. We have 48 days. You train on the job training. Show up, you will get trained. Nobody pulled me aside and said, ABC, this is how you do it. I showed up, now I can do a presentation. I showed up, now I know how to get in and out of a trade. You just keep showing up. That's what this is about. That's what this whole call is about, guys. Is showing up and encouraging and setting the tone for your personals to show up too. You don't have time to train nobody. You are not the educator, people. You're not. Your job is to do your part. On the football team, everybody does their part. Everybody does their role. Everybody does their job. That's it. Your job is to share this with people you love, people you care about, people who are struggling, people you want to see succeed. You invite them to the 8 p.m. You get on the call. Show them your excitement. It's your job to trade so you can share your personal testimony. That's all it is. Very simple. That's why this can fit into what you're already doing. If you're making good money at your job, congratulations. That's amazing. Keep doing that. But also fit this into what you're doing now so you can get ahead. I don't want anybody making any flyers for anybody. That's not your job. That's going to slow you up. Don't make flyers for anybody else. Make a flyer for your personal. That's it. If you want to make flyers, invite more people in so you can show their flyers in the Telegram chat. I don't need you doing flyers for other people. We got 48 days to show up and show out. Let's do that. So by Sunday, the next call, this call right now will be double because we've all put in somebody. We all got a new personal that we're helping, that we're encouraging, that we're showing how to get to the go live. Take them to the winning team site. That's what we just showed you. Make it simple for yourself. System. Save yourself. What is it? Time,
energy, and money.
Money, systems. Our business would not be successful for the past 11 years if we did not have systems in place. So all we're doing is taking that basic knowledge we had over here and putting it over here. It is not about one person. We will not be the only ones hosting these Soak Up Sunday calls. We're not. It's going to be one of you guys. We're going to share. It's a community. We're all winning together. Winning does not mean that I won and everybody else is losing. No, winning means that we're collaborating, that we're moving forward, and that we're winning together. I don't feel like a winner if I hit my rank and nobody else hits their rank. That's facts. So don't waste your time on things that don't matter. Key, you have so much to offer. Training, forget training. If people show up on your 3-minute bag, they're getting trained. They show up at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m., they're getting trained. When people get on a go live session, they're getting trained. They got a question, watch a favorite session. If they got another question, ask a success partner. They got another question, put it in a Telegram chat. No training necessary.
You said a whole word, too. A whole word. And I appreciate y'all for just setting the new standard. You know, a whole word. I'm going to just mute on that, though.
Hey, while we're doing, guys, listen. Again, Matthew Thayer, they hit Chairman 100. They don't do trainings. They have a video that they drop in their chat. How do I know? Because I'm in their chat as a secret agent. I don't say nothing. I be in there just watching stuff like, oh man, this is what they do. This is why we doing it. It's not hard. DL Woods, y'all heard what he said. I don't do no trainings for people. I got a website for that. That's why dude is the chairman 25, but he's a multimillionaire because he's spending time on income producing activities. Or listen, this is a volunteer armory. You can do whatever you want to do. But this is what we doing right here in the huddle. That's it. So guys, listen, I've been in business 11 years. I'm really good at seeing stuff, tweaking it and making it my own, copying it and put my little spin on it. That's why we're gonna do this. This is why we're gonna drop the chat and get a system going so that you don't have to spend time on things that are not income producing activities. Because let's keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. Is everybody here where they need to be in the business when it comes to ranks? Anybody? No. Why? Because we're focused on the wrong stuff.
HE double hockey stick, no. Like, big no.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what? We gotta tweak it to income producing. Because let me ask you this, if you're doing trainings or you're doing flyers for people, that's taken away from income producing. That's the person that you could have followed up with. If I wasn't relentless at getting at Tiffany, like, man, I was like, dang, she didn't respond today. And then like 4 days later, she hit me. I'm like, okay, I'm in the game still. Let me go. Let me tell y'all something. The key to this business is prospecting, is presentations, and the key to that nobody really talks about is the follow-up. If you don't get good at following up, you're not going to bring people into the business because most people do not join on the spot. They have to see it a couple of times. They need to hear it a few more times. They have to see that crypto's real. And then if you never follow up, they're going to join with somebody else. But if you follow up with them, if you keep hitting them in the DM like I did with Tiff, she going to go on a date with you. And then their life's going to change forever, guys. But that's it. Soak Up Sunday's over. We really appreciate y'all. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. We'll see you guys at the top. The bottom was way too crowded. And I can't wait to see you guys at 8 o'clock. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hey.
Yo.
Right. We deserve it. We deserve to be millionaires. This is the way. This is the path. We just got to get the engine going. Let's get started. Let's move. We deserve it. We deserve all good things. I'm so happy and grateful to be connected to each and every one of you. I see all of you guys successful. I see all of you guys on the stage talking about your experience, talking about the highs and the lows and how you mentally got past it and hit your goals. That's what people want to hear. That's why you're here. That's why we gotta share these stories and we gotta get it out. So listen, guys, like Tom said, this call is over. I appreciate your time more than you know. And I cannot wait to see you guys on the next Soak Up Sunday. But more importantly, I cannot wait to see y'all at 8 o'clock at night. And I want to see more people on the call because we're going to reach out to our success partners, to our friends, our family. We're going to invite them and it's going to be amazing. We're going to share our screens. I don't care what you look like. Okay. We're just going to, be excited, play team and support each other and celebrate each other. And I want y'all to trade this week so we can hear some new testimonies. So if you got anybody that's brand new that just started or had a good day, I don't care about the dollar amount. I care about the experience. What did you learn? How did you feel? How was it easy? Were you able to grasp the information? Were you profitable? That's all that matters, guys. That's all that matters. So God bless you. Good night. And let's get it. Let's get to work. Hey.
Night.
Good night, all.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, family.
Good night.
Nighty night. Good night, Ryan. I love the beard on you, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, Ton, for
you know, yeah, for you know, uh, taking me to, point 50.
Let's go, baby. It's just the beginning. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get it. Proud of you. Listen, you've been showing up. You've been working hard. You've been taking them punches.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, I know
Yeah.
it's over, but I know it's over. Tegan, I know she's packing. I didn't get a chance, but Tegan is this close to P6. And I ain't gonna tell her number, but she like this close, like this. She real close. So Tegan, go ahead and close that thing out, girl.
And let me
Anything
know if you need some help. 3-way call.
Yeah.
I'll put my phone number in the chat for you, Tegan. If I can remember it. I should have your, excuse me, already, but
I got her number, babe, and I'll just send it to you.
I just put it in there. If anybody else needs it, that's me. So text me first so I can save you. But yeah, let's go. Let's get it. And let's win together.
Let's go.
Let's
All
go.
right. Peace out.
Hey, Calvin, you just put somebody in the system, didn't you?
I don't know where he went. What's up, Janelle? Janelle, you trying to have your launch event, boo?
Yeah, this week.
Okay. Let's do it.
After that speech that you and Ton just gave, I'm like, man, let me go ahead and move something.
Hey, it's time, man.
I mean, P6, 48 days. I think that's pretty doable. P1, you just have to work, real hard, but I think we got it. So definitely. So what's your schedule like for this week? Like what would be a good time for your people?
This week,
Mhm.
I'm flexible this week.
So we have the 8 p.m. calls. So basically we could do something like at 6, or we could even do something at like 9, during the week, whatever you think would be best. And myself, Ton, Evan, one of us can do it for you.
Okay. I was speaking with Dion. I don't know if he's still on. He hung up. So he has he was doing my flyer.
Nice.
So
your
we were
flyer. Yeah, he told me. He told me he was doing that.
So
we were Wednesday.
You talking about Wednesday?
Yes, that's what I'm shooting for. So I'll start inviting tomorrow.
Okay, perfect.
What time our flight on Wednesday?
Dang, our flight leaves. It doesn't leave until 8:25. So we need somebody to do the Wednesday presentation, basically.
Unless Dion could do it.
Or Gary. Gary just got off.
Yeah, G Money could do it.
Yeah, we'll ask Gary to do it. What time were you thinking? What time did you and Dion come up with?
We didn't come up with the time.
Okay.
And again, it's just I'm gonna start again. I start inviting tomorrow.
Well, wait before you do that, because you want, if it's going to be on Wednesday, then yeah, you can invite for tomorrow, but you usually want to do it the day before.
Okay.
Right, late in the evening.
I would say do it on Thursday if you can, because I know me and Tiff will be able to attend, but we'll be in the air. So the more people you have on there, the better. But
okay,
it's up to you. I mean, Wednesday's usually Bible study for people.
Okay.
But, it just really depends. But if you can do Thursday, we'll be more than happy to do it.
Oh, yeah, get back on.
Anyway.
Okay, so Thursday, yeah. And then I gotta, of course, I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous about everything. So get my nerves together and all of that stuff. And
So what we need to do for you though, before you start inviting, we have to role play.
Okay.
Okay. So we have to role play so that we can kind of show you, how to do it. And I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Your first couple, you're gonna be nervous as I don't know what. You're gonna mess up.
I'm nervous right now.
All right. So what we can do a couple things. Number one, we can actually do it for you, a couple of invites.
Okay.
And then by the time you see us and hear us do it a couple times, you'll get it. I promise you.
Okay.
So just the main thing you want to do is write your list. Write your list first. Write your list with names and phone numbers and send it to Dion. Send it to myself. Like, okay, here's the people that I'm going to reach out to. And whatever your goal is, if your goal is to get 2, you need to have 10 people on your list. If your goal is to get 4, you need to have 20 people on your list. If you want to hit 600, you need to have at least 50 people on that list. And I know what you're thinking. I probably don't have 50 people. So what kind of phone do you have?
An iPhone.
That's why you're my girl. So check it out. All I want you to do, you're on your iPhone now, right?
I am.
All right, so do me a favor. If you can, just come out of Zoom and then go out of Zoom for me real quick if you can. And go to contacts. And I'll walk you through it. So go to contacts. All right, so keep strolling to the bottom past the Z's.
Oh. Okay.
Let me know when you get to the end.
I'm at the end.
How many people is on there?
682.
Boom. You can't tell me you can't get 50 out of 600 and something?
Mm.
See? You got 600 names on your list right there.
Okay.
That's it. 600 people. You want to only pick out 50 of them? Cool.
Like,
you can get 50.
I'm talking like, 10.
Huh?
We're not. I said is this like all at one time? You want all 50 at once? Can I stick with the 10?
Just write your list of 50. It depends on what you want. Like, do you want to hit P600 or do you want to just waive your fees? What do you want to do your first 30 days?
So this is the thing. When I first came in, I was not planning to build. I just wanted to trade. But the more I'm connected, I'm listening to you guys talk and say, okay, do I really want to pay these fees every month? So no. So I know I want to waive my fees. Yes.
Cool.
I'm sure once I waive my fees, I'm going to want to go to the next level. But it's like, it's like a step thing for me.
Baby steps. So do me a favor, just write a list of 10 to 20 people and then we'll work it from there. Names and phone numbers, 10 to 20. Give it to Dion. We'll set it up for Thursday if possible, because Wednesday for us, we'll be flying. But Thursday, I would love to be on there and I would love to have a couple other people that can kind of give, their testimonial. Okay. And then, believe it or not, we can do Tuesday if you wanted to. But the thing is, we think, I need a lot of time. Nah, all you're really asking them is to jump on a call at 8 o'clock. So either they're available or they're not. You don't need 2 or 3 days to do that. You literally need 30 seconds to ask somebody, hey, are you free tomorrow at 8? I got something you got to see. Are you free tomorrow at 8? I'm connected with some people that are making $100,000 part-time. Are you free tomorrow at 8? You got to see this information. It blew me away. Are you free tomorrow at 8? Like, that's all it is.
Okay.
That takes 30 seconds, 15, and it doesn't matter what they say. You got to be like a Jehovah's Witness on this. Let me tell you what I mean. You know how Jehovah's Witness knock on your door and you be looking like this and they see you and they don't answer the door? Some people are not going to answer the door. Some people are going to shut the door in your face. Some people are going to lie to you. It doesn't matter. You have the vision. What's your vision? You got to get these fees waived. So it doesn't matter what they say. You just got to go through the numbers. And if you talk to 10 of them correctly and we show them, 2 of them going to say yes.
Okay.
So don't care about the 8 that said no. We got to focus on the 2 that say yes.
Okay.
That makes sense?
It makes sense. And then 3, I hit P150 with 3.
Boom. Then the company starts paying you whether you like it or not. They start paying you.
So that's my goal.
There you go. So list of 15 to 20. Then if your goal's 3, 15 to 20.
Okay.
What's up, Dion? I see that house, man. What's
Dion,
up, Ed? Yeah, he jumped. What's up, bro? Talk to me, man. Evan, you hit me?
Really quick.
Go ahead.
With the event on the 31st,
Yes, ma'am.
I would really love to be there. I have one thing holding me back.
Okay.
I dropped my son off to college on August 1st.
Ah. You live in DC?
Like us.
Huh?
We have a wedding August 1st in
We
Philadelphia.
got a wedding August 1st.
So we're
in
going
Philly.
to the event and then we're
I have 2 things. Yeah,
Okay,
his
good.
birthday is July 31st. I drop him off to school on August 1st.
Ah,
I'm like debating here. I know, so I'm like, okay, what if I fly in Thursday night and make it Friday and stay part of the day Saturday?
how old is your son?
He's 20. He's old
So-
enough, but
So here's what I would tell you, because I've had this real conversation with my daughter. I told her, I said, Daddy got to be rich. You know why? Because you got to be rich.
Oof.
And to be real with you, I can celebrate your birthday. I tell her, I'm like, look, I can celebrate your birthday the day before, day after, but I need to be here. There's something telling me I need to be here. And I'm going to fly back that night or that morning to get you back to where you need to go. But just have a real conversation with your son, because at the end of the day, he's going to school to make a better life for himself, right? So
Yes.
how are you going to make a better life for him?
yeah. Okay. One more question.
Go ahead.
With
We
the
here.
with the tickets, I only see general. Is everyone in general, or do you guys? Is most of the team VIP? Which
Yeah.
which?
I think the VIPs are sold out because they were out a while ago, but just get in the building. If you need a ticket, I actually have a couple that I bought for people who are brand new. So if you need a ticket, I have one, but it's
You have
general. No, I'm about to say nah. But it ain't like the club. Like, you good.
Okay. Well, will the team still sit together where they have
Yes.
VIP?
Yeah, when we get there, they gonna save seats for everybody. Like, oh, say this row. That's all. You'll be good.
All right. I'll get one of those tickets then.
Let's get it. Evan, Dion, y'all called me or y'all had a question?
Yeah, I just reached out, man. You know, I like to
I already know, bro.
you know, the campfire's still burning bright.
Right. It's always burning. It is what it is. Like, if I go a
Yeah.
day without talking to you, I'm like, hold up, man, what's going on?
That's
Yeah.
why I
I
thought
hung
you.
up.
That's why I thought you meant Evan, like, because you were
We gotta
talking
be on the
Nah.
same page.
No.
We gotta be on the same page. You are my ride or die. Evan's my boy.
He
Yeah,
just,
when he
All
says
right.
my man 100 grand, that's me. His
okay,
ride or die, that's you.
that's me. Thank you.
Man, my ride
Thanks
or
for
die.
clarifying.
Right.
Like, for real?
No, babe, you know I got you no matter what. Like,
Yeah,
it's a
listen,
given.
if I gotta choose between one of y'all, who you think I'm choosing?
I know I'm the choice, babe. I know. You are
We
hilarious.
gotta be here. See, we ain't here.
We are here. Don't say that.
All
Because
right.
when I'm on the phone with him, he be like, hold on. This is my beautiful wife, Tiff calling. I'll call you back. Say, I already know.
Y'all so funny.
Man, oh man. I'm excited.
Oh,
I'm feeling better.
I gotta download the flyer so I can introduce Sherry on the team chat. Evan put me
Yeah.
in group chats and they lit already. I'm like, okay.
Man,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. I'm about the campfire. That's a crucial piece, you know, like
You in the fire, bro. What are you talking about? You starting the joint. What you talking about? Dude, he just
No.
he up
Bryce was like, I am the fire. I
in,
like
dude's
it
up.
up. I was like, yeah.
Where's the franchise? Is the franchise on here?
Yeah, he on here. Prime time?
No, that's prime time. The other Dion, the franchise, the Alaskan
Oh, that's
Alaskan
Darius.
Mountain Mute. Yeah, where's Darius, man?
I don't know. Darius jumped off, man.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm tired. Jeez.
I know. I gotta do my hair. I gotta get my braids tomorrow, y'all.
Listen, this soak up Sunday was a perfect way to lay down and then be able to start the week. We got 48 days until Atlanta, but tonight's call I feel was needed for a number of reasons. Most of which is that it's always better when you do something in mass. You know what I mean? Like fellowship. You know what I mean? It's like it's just a major connection, man, that's made with this information, and I just can't encourage people enough, man, to make sure that they get on these calls so that they feel comfortable and understanding that we're all the same. We're all on the same flight, the same boat. We all trying to get to the same place. You know what I mean? I just want to break down all the barriers that anybody has about being nervous or or embarrassed or insecure or whatever. Man, we don't care nothing about that, because we are, whatever issue or problem or whatever it is that brought you here, the fact of the matter is you're here. And now we can move forward. You know what I mean? I always use that analogy about a runaway train, like when, in order to take that train in the other direction, you got to bring it to a stop first, and getting on this call helps to bring all of our trains to a stop so we can start pulling it in the other direction. So I just, this call was dope, and you did a fantastic job, and I appreciate your transparency, man, and your enthusiasm and all that. You too, Tiff. Y'all are dynamic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are
Man,
too.
hey.
Man, you the one kicked it off.
Right.
I promise you, Eb, I was like, Tom, how we gonna be rocking these winning team shirts? Anybody winning? Like, that's lame.
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously. Ain't
We gotta
nobody
do something about that.
walking stage, but we all the winning team.
Right. We gotta do something about that.
Yeah, I mean, Tom was like, maybe we should wear them to the next event. I'm like, no. How many days we got left?
No.
Let's just get it.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm like,
I mean, we're gonna wear them to the next event, but this event here, people gonna be like, oh, there they go. That's them.
Yep. They're gonna be like, there they go again, walking stage.
Yeah, they hear it again.
What's
Yeah,
up,
they hear it again.
I'm chilling, man. I'm listening, man. I'm loving it all, bro. I'm literally, listen. I got my sponge. And I'm squeezing it into my cup, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm soaking it all up. Soak up Sunday, man. Now, hey, I'm telling you, listen, look. And Tiff used to think we used to be. She used to think I used to be gassing her up. Man, it's just a blessing to be a flower in the wall. Listen. It felt, listen. I ain't got nothing to say. I just been sitting here like the biggest smile, bro. Man, this is everything right here. This is everything.
Hey, Tiffany, that hashtag on the back of the shirt might need to say, if we got the winning team on the front, the hashtag may need to say, I'm claiming it.
Ooh, nice.
And then there will be no question, are they really winning?
They just gonna see us walking stage. They're gonna be like, there they go again.
Yep.
There they go. We're gonna be like, W. Like,
I'll be up in the joint like this. Wu-Tang. We're gonna be in there with the Wu-Tang.
No, y'all don't have to do that. But
wait, are we getting is the gold, is it gonna be glitter?
No, it's
Ask
like
Devin. It's not glitter, is it?
It's not glitter. It's like a
The bedazzles.
I'm gonna say it's a no for me on the glitter. However, if there's a way to do it for the women's shirts, I'm all for it, because I'm not gonna lie. I have seen some shirts with glitter on it, and when the light hits it right, it really shows out. But I don't need that type of.
And we in Atlanta, we can't be wearing glitter, fellas.
Hey,
no,
I
can't do that.
I hear Tom saying right now, like he just whispering in the back of his head.
I'm
what? He wants to say what?
I mean, we can get you a custom one made just
Hey,
for
you
you
had
or
a duck
for
say
some ladies.
Aflac?
But
whack.
over there dying laughing.
No. Not wet.
I'm just playing, man. Time rubbing off on